and welcome back to another pouring episode with Kim's Creations. I am going to try a feather today. And I've got all my paint set out. This is one, which is going to be my base coat, is a light blue, and I made it myself just using Artist Loft Flow White and a little bit of Montmartre's Cerulean Blue, just to not make it white. So that's going to be my background. These are going to be my feather colors. They're all Color Shift colors by Folk Art. This one here is Silver Flash. Next up is Blue Violet Flash. And you'll see, because they shift color, I guess I could show you this one too, huh? Has a bit of a purple look to it, which is awesome. So they're all kind of purpley pinky. Next up is Purple Flash, followed by Plum Flash, and the last one is Pink Flash. The only color that has silicone in it is going to be this one here, the Pink Flash. The rest, no silicone. All right, I'm going to move these off, and I am going to get my base coat down. I mixed up my base coat yesterday, so hopefully there shouldn't be too many bubbles. And this is a pretty fluid consistency, Dutch pour consistency really for this. I think I'm just gonna open a couple, well no. I was gonna say I was just gonna open a couple at a time, but no, let's get them all open. All right. So here they are. And I got my little stir stick. See what color I want to put down, and I want to also see how I'm going to do my feather. I think I'm going to, okay. I'm going to get this dark color in here first. And I think I just want to do a line like that, maybe? Okay. Let's see if I can just pour a little bit of this stuff. Maybe I'll start from here. Okay. It's the purple down. Now this one here has the silicone in it. I'm just going to give that a little stir. Uh-oh. Better get that out. There we go. Okay. Now what color? Now we'll do this one. You can see the silicone reacting already. You're probably a little bit too far away, but I can see the cells coming up on this. Okay. I'm just going to cover these back up because I am sometimes a little accident prone. I think I'm going to save that silver for the very top, so we're going to put the blue on next. And last but not least, the silvery, oops, put some out over onto my thumb. Just clean that up a little. All right. The silver down. All right. So we have my colors down. And now we're going to swipe. I feel like I should turn this a little bit to help me. Not to help you all, just to help me. And I can see my canvas kind of drying out right there. Just gonna drizzle some paint on. There we go. I'm just procrastinating really. So I have paper cut out, and AB Creative was the one who started using the kind of this zigzag with the paper towels. So got to give her credit for this and this particular technique with the feathers. So I'm just gonna start. Yeah, all right, let's just go. Now she did wet hers a little bit. Just thinking, oh, we'll see. See if that helps. Lay it in, swipe it up. Lay it in, swipe it up. I'm gonna try it without this one, without wetting it. All right. I'm just gonna go a little more. Always easier to do it on one side versus the other. Although that one wasn't bad. So I will put the link to AB Creative up above. Please go check her out. She does some really, really, really awesome stuff. Very talented artist. I don't know if this is looking feather-like or not. Kind of, maybe? Kind of. All right, now I'm going to go back through with these little guys. See if I can make it a little more wispy-dispy. Not bad. Ah. You can see how the silicone is creating the bubbles, kind of the cells, not really bubbles, cells in the paint. I like it. It's kind of fun doing this, gotta say. Yeah, I think I want to drag these ones out a little more. Yeah, that was a little better. Just kind of give it a little more wispiness. Okay. There we go. Oh, I need to do that one again. There. Didn't wisp it enough. There we go. Now I think I'm just going to cut one of these in half, tear it in half. Yeah. There we have it. Okay, so now I need to put a line through here to make it look feather-like. And I think I'm going to try it in my silverish mix. It may not be dark enough, but let's see what happens. I'm gonna draw that through again. Yeah, I think I just need to pull this out a little bit now. So I'm gonna grab this, there. There. And what did you see that? Bummer. The things that happen. Luckily it wasn't right on my feather, so easily fixed. Just like that. Okay. So there's my feather. I'm just going to move that around a little bit, and now I'm just going to fiddle with this. And there's my dog. Cosmo's getting excited over something. Car went by, actually, or truck. So I'm just kind of adding stems on. I'm gonna bring that one back. Be interesting to see how this one dries. Might have to put more silver right in the base there. Yeah, I'm just going to add a little silver to the stem here of my feather. Need to turn this. There. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm trying to decide if I should maybe do another teeny tiny one up here. I'm going to pull this down. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, I must say. You can also pull these little points out too. add more wispies to this. Just using the edge of your palette knife. Oh yeah, I am liking the results of this one. All right, guys, what do you think? Add another feather in or leave it as is? Add just like a little teeny tiny one right there. I know what I am gonna do though, just to embellish a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of this silver and just add little dots here and there. Hopefully just create a little more interest on the painting. Just random. That's what I love about acrylic pouring. You can do whatever you want. I'm actually pretty happy with the colors. It should shimmer quite a bit. I am contemplating. I really am. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, only with this one, yeah, I think I still will use the palette knife. Just gonna be a little guy, so. Uh-oh. Gonna have to incorporate that now. That part there is going to be the base part of the feather. Got that. Now we've got the one with the silicone in it, the pink. It's kind of a pinky peachy color, really. I think that should do that. There. Okay. So much fun to play with paint. Is this the one that I just did? Yeah, it is. Okay, now I'm going to layer this a little bit differently. I'm going to put the blue one down next. Might just go again. There we go. And I think I'm going to do the silver one next. The silver purple. Silver flash. Changing up the order a little bit with this. And then last but not least, okay. Yeah, I felt like I had to play more. That first one was over just way too quickly. All right, so I am going to shift this around. You can see my canvas is drying already in parts there. All right, let's see. I almost feel like I need to cut these. I'm gonna cut those in half because we just have a little feather. Okay, here we go. Dip it in, swipe it up. Dip it in, swipe it up. I'm just waiting for it to make contact with the paint. Get good contact with the paint. And then swipe it up because you're swiping over the other colors. There we go. And I think I'm going to leave that end part and go back through with these guys. Again, maybe cut it in half. Okay, not too terrible. All right, and now palette knife still. Should I do a purple line through there? I am going to just drag some of these out. Okay. I think I'm going to do the blue line through there. Blue feather line. So I'm going to start. Ooh. I like it. Yay! Yes, I like that a lot. Make sure I got my palette knife cleared off. All right, I am going to torch that and see what happens there. All right, I'm gonna turn this back around. Turn it towards you guys now, so you can see the finished product, almost finished product. Do need to add a few more drops of this silver flash, and then around this guy. Kind of like little dust motes flying in the air with the feathers. Right? Come on, you guys agree, right? You're like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. So there it is. I'm actually really pleased with that. I am going to bring you guys down for a close-up, and yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back, and here is the close-up. I did decide that because this little feather had that bluey purple, purpley blue stem on it, that it stood out more, and I thought that the big feather needed more of that as well. I made it much thinner, but I did add that bluey purple over the silvery purple to make that stem. And that is the final piece there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the lights off now and see if we can't see some of the shimmer and shine, because these are color shift metallic-y type paints. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have a little ring light on and the flash on, and yes, you can see some of that shine in this painting, and the little dots too, of course. So that's the little guy, and then we'll come over. Here is the big feather. And you can see how the paints have mixed and mingled. There's lots of sparkle and shimmer throughout this painting. And those little cells from the silicone just add some great interest to the whole thing. So I'm loving that shine. And let's back you guys out. So you can see the whole thing again. I'm going to try and unclip my light. And there you have it. The feather. I am going to show you the dried portion once it's done. Okay, and here are the dried results of my feather pour. And hopefully you can see some of the shimmer and shine from the metallics in this gorgeous little piece. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this came out. It was very, it was a fun piece to do. Creative, easy, totally recommend doing it. All right, thanks for joining me. Bye for now.